Australian concert producer Brian Hodge, not Hogue, claimed to be staying in the Mandalay Bay room 32134 at the time during the shooting and said all sorts of things I'm not requoting, but was supposed to be adjacent to Stephen Paddock's room, who is the shooter, on the night of October 1st. He was at the time most likely at least a mile away south in a place called Enterprise, Nevada. Laura Loomer's Twitter post, for some reason she did something right, included a receipt that showed that he was actually supposed to be in room 32314, not 134. And then, and I find this after the fact, I don't like IntelHub or IntelliHub. I think they're horse crap most of the time. But the funny thing is, the article where I found all of this loaded, very suspiciously worded in a way that was really familiar, includes this weird YouTuber channel that's been deleted. It's my vid. So, IntelliHub is quoting me. This is funny. Anyway, I mean, word for word some of it, but, you know, whatever. I did a couple of videos about this guy. Now, anyway, I was trying to find all of my archives of Mr. Hodge's Facebook page that included he enabled his GPS thing to tattle on him on so he, oops, and then he started erasing crap because he got caught. He's the person who said a whole bunch of stuff. So below read and weep the batshit crazy number of archives I had to re-dig up, including one of them to a text of one of my vids on the guy that gets to the point. It's part of it. IntelliHub used me as a cited source. I think that's going to be something I'm going to have to go ahead and Google. So, I get a contrarian post in comments that were suspiciously similarly worded. You're citing my video debunking him and then saying something unrelated. Horse pucky. So here we go. Why was the FBI told to stand down? This is a meme that's on the internet. They were told to stand down. You know, like on 9/11, they were told to stand down. No, they weren't. This is a meme that people keep repeating because if you put that in anything, people will literally worship you as a truther. But they were told to stand down about insert any damn thing you want to. But in this case, don't question Mr. Brian Hodge. Nobody had to. Within less than hi, I'm the source of your data. Within a very short period of time, everybody debunked him because he wasn't freaking there at the time the shooting happened. This is a 10-minute window he had to be at the building. He wasn't, most likely. He went towards the building, and he says he hid in some shrubbery. I'm not going to make a George Bush joke. I would make a different joke, but, you know, that would flag the channel. But I'm pissed. So anyway. So this guy says to me, why was the FBI told to stand down? Answer, because he wasn't credible. Like virtually everything else you're going to say. But here we go. That night. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. And thank you for citing. Anyway, let's go. My video was your source. Anyway, come on, Laptech. Explain to me why he was not questioned and interviewed about him saying he saw police shoot and kill a security guard on the 32nd floor. Because he didn't. Because he wasn't there. I'm just going to repeat that. Is this required? Okay. Heck with it. This will be an anti-Gish Gallop saying the same thing over and over again because it applies. Is he lying or just not credible? Take your pick. I doubt it because he described and told an Australian news station that he also saw a hammer and assault rifles in Paddock's room. How did he get into Paddock's room if he wasn't near it? How did he get into it if he wasn't in the building? When was that interview done? After they found it? Yeah, actually it was. Is he lying or not credible? Again, take your pick. Before police or media ever announced it to the public, somebody in the area knew about it. He had connections in Las Vegas, and lots of YouTubers were posting the same thing on that day. Links below in the description. Or not. It's not like they did addendums on those news articles saying this. But anyway, let's just go on, because the crazy train. Anyway, before police and media ever announced it. Anyway, so for him to know about all those items being in Paddock's room after the information was available, I'd have to say he was pretty spot on. He wasn't in the building. So why is he not a person of interest at this point? Because he's a freaking attention whore who got caught. Especially after saying he was staying in room 32134. He wasn't in that room. Which was the other room with the broken windows, but forget about the room number now because it's irrelevant. Why would you say that? Oh, you actually finished reading the rest of the article that you're quoting from badly? I'm the source for your assertions. Suck it. So why is he not a person of interest? Because he's not an interesting person. He's an artichoke heart. He said he saw a security guard get shot and killed. He wasn't there. He was at a sushi joint, not comped. What's up with that? I don't know. Why don't you finish reading the bottom of the article where they cite my YouTube video? Even more importantly, why is mainstream media not making this a story? Because it's not. I love this shit. If he was a reporter, I would be all over this, and so would you. I did the video you're citing. They took my channel down. Read the fucking article again. Explain this all to me. I did, but the YouTube saw fit to erase the debunking video. So now you're asking, how did you do this? The author of the original video, they're citing. Explain to me why the hell I would believe any word that comes out of such and such's mouth when it's all been lies. You're quoting badly and missing the point of a YouTube video that was cited on an article that was cited by another article. They're all citing the same article. I'm the source of your story. You're fouling up. They're professionals with unlimited amount of resources. It wasn't a mistake, so stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. They lied to us. No, one guy lied, and a bunch of people just took him at his face value, and then everybody else, including, oddly enough, Laura Loomer, for crying out loud, she did something right once, found out, no, he was in a different part of the building. And a bunch of people, no, me, going to his freaking Facebook page, found out, a lot of people actually, but we all thought, you were at a sushi joint when this happened. Not comped. So anyway, I'm going to use that joke a lot. Don't even try with the mix-up or mistakes. The numerous mix-ups and mistakes. They were lies and we both know it. Yes, they were lies told by conservative news, repeatedly ignoring the debunking I had on my previous channel that got shot down for doing a shout-out to somebody who finally acknowledged, oh, I get lied to mostly by conservatives this year. Anybody with a political bias is going to be lying to you. Liberals lie, so do the conservatives. Which group keeps lying consistently? And with a whole hell of a lot more machinery behind it. Which one mostly demanded to get rid of the fair and balanced rule that is mocked on Fox News a long time ago so that you could have politically biased news shows in the first place that we're all complaining about. It wasn't really partisan. Both parties wanted to get rid of the strangle order that forbade them from basically taking over news networks. As soon as cable news came out and became a privatized data channel that you didn't have to watch because it wasn't the only news show in town, they wanted to lift the rules on fair and balanced, equal time. And it worked, and you're dealing with it. This is the post-fact media started a long damn time ago, dude, or dudette. I don't presume your heliophobic status. Are you a notar? Tail rotor or not? Come on. Say it with me. Attack helicopter. So anyway, where am I going? Anyway, next. We both know it was lies. Yeah, I know. I'm the one who made the video you're citing. I don't even know if you're citing against or for me at this point. It's just all over the place. Anyway. So I'm hoping you don't, again, conveniently ignore or forget to reply to this message. This is the first message you've posted to this channel. The fuck are you talking about? Next, I'm going to leave a link to it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you posted another message. YouTube shit cans messages all the time. Again, I'm against any kind of censorship. The only time I ever delete somebody is when they do something stupid that I can't make fun of, like this. This is hilarious. You're citing me against me and getting it wrong. Congratulations. I see you conveniently left out the part where Paddock's ears magically transformed and detached to it and attached. I could care less about the fishing license only because I debunked it. That is handwritten. What I want to know is how he transformed his ear. How come the Mr. Disinfo WAP text says blah blah blah? So are you betting I didn't do a video already about this and have it on the other channel that day when they shot it down? To the idiot who did this, your archive below. Nobody reads the archives. They will maybe this time, because it's funny watching this guy backpedal on his Facebook page and then delete it. Maybe he'll eventually pop up like a turd in a punch bowl and actually say, I lied. Then you'll just say he's a disinfo agent. Look, the reason nobody paid attention to him is he was non-credible. A minority report is only useful if it's very credible. If a majority of people looking up at the sky see a sun and the moon over here, not right next to each other, which wouldn't really visually work, you don't look for the minority report. The special snowflakeness of your guy's very, very, very knife-edge specificity of what you want to hear and believe and repost is only amplified by the fact that you're literally quoting one of 5 websites, by the way. It wasn't just IntelliHub. That were citing my YouTube videos text content, which I can't get the entire copy of because it got redacted and cacked in another archive. You're literally citing a website that tried to spin doctor my very hard to spin doctor descriptions below in the videos. Somebody really used that as a source and probably got told, that source is contradicting you and proving that you're wrong. But in the case of the IntelliHub thing, they actually did debunk this. The guy wasn't credible. It was shot down quickly because he left evidence on his Facebook page like an idiot. You know, you and NSERV think you're slick going off on long rants and bringing up all kinds of evidence when it supports your theory. And when I post videos that include what I use for my evidence, and some people have noticed I put in the contrary evidence statements because I really do fair and balanced. You guys get mad at me when I say, here are facts I can prove, here's my opinion. I separate them. You sons of bitches don't. And again, you're citing, almost cut and paste, pages that were citing me when I debunked the story for you. And the only reason you couldn't care less about the fishing license is I debunked it and the other things. Yes, if somebody can handwrite in the data and has horrible handwriting. Oh, by the way, Paddock was farsighted, the opposite of nearsighted. So his lenses wouldn't make your head shrink in it. It'd make it bigger. He wore a magnifying glass on each eye to read. That's why he could fly as a pilot without glasses. He was farsighted. That means he might have screwed up where he put in things. He might have put brown and black in the wrong color. Who knows? You guys conveniently avoid to maybe you just forget to answer questions that disprove your theories. So here's my question again. I want to know about Paddock's ears. You were talking about this Australian originally, right? Well, no. You started with the ear thing and I put the Australian first. You were reading pages that acknowledged that I debunked the story and ignored who you're talking to. I'm going to emphasis added. As for the Paddock ear disconnect connect thing, that's actually been debunked because low-res video images and photo images don't work, okay? But I'll do the video. But you have to post under this video that you're the asshat who ignored the fact that you were misquoting a debunking by me on these pages. And I'll try to include all the data from the other ones. It's all a mishmash. A bunch of YouTube channels got copied onto the net, and the descriptions got munged. I can't get all the data, and I'm sorry. But I've got as much of it here as I can. So we'll just title this almost the same as the previous one, because it's funny. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. And Don't post to my channel unless you really research it better next time.